Happy Kwanzaa, everybody.
Yes, yes, yes. How you doing? All right.
So, hey, y'all, look, unity is not a feeling.
Uh-uh.
Unity is risk managed strategy. And right now, too many people are carrying too much risk alone.
That's right. At our Black Utopia, we teach money through systems, okay? Not motivation, not myths, and a quick let me give you a little history, all right, about this situation. Now, y'all know today is day one of Kwanzaa, Umoja. What does Umoja mean? What does Umoja mean? Unity.
Unity.
My dad's name, in case y'all have forgotten, because I talk about Malcolm X a lot. My dad, Malcolm X Jr., right? His name was Joseph Chochese Vincent, one of the co-founders of the San Diego chapter of the US organization. What is the US organization? This is Ron Karenga's US organization. He is the creator of Kwanzaa, and my dad was there to help roll it out. So while my dad was trying to help create opportunities for our community, the government, COINTELPRO, was monitoring him and our family and labeling him a communist, which is why we don't treat surveillance files as neutral history, y'all. Okay? We do not. And we need to be especially observant of what is going on today, right? Which is also why we must look at today's current events through a more skeptical lens, right?
Yeah.
Right now, they have been without constitutional rights, looking at our data from our phones without our knowledge, much less social media and everything else. All right, so we're going to talk about that. How unity relates to what we are trying to do as a community. First, hey y'all, my name's Halisi.
And I'm Rick. Welcome to our Black Utopia.
On our channel, we talk about money, we talk about travel and life abroad. We help folks who look like us, who are getting close to retirement age and forgot to plan, get their money straight so that they can retire on time or maybe even abroad.
And early ain't bad either.
Early is great. All right, sweetheart. So what are we talking about today?
So we're talking about why doing money alone is too risky now.
That's right.
Today, we're talking about Umoja, unity, and why unity has always been an economic strategy, not a symbolic one. But first, if you're new to our channel,
then you might not know, back in 2018, Rick and I got a wake-up call, y'all. We were getting close to retirement age, and we looked at our money. It looked crazy.
It's crazy.
But we did get our financial act together, and we went from negative 22,000 in net worth to over 1.1 million. If we can do that,
you can do it too.
You can do it too. All right. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, what do we need you to do? We need you to subscribe. Subscribe. Don't have commitment issues.
Give it a thumbs up.
Yes, it's free. It's free, right? Give it a thumbs up and hit that notification bell twice so that you know every single time that we go live or drop a new video. All right. Now here's the issue, y'all. One paycheck is fragile. One person making all financial decisions is fragile. One portfolio with no outside review is fragile. This is high cost, high volatility, high risk economy. Individualism, that rugged individualism that America likes to spout. You know what I'm talking about? That does not change the math, babies. All right? Because if the math ain't mathin', it ain't mathin'. Umoja. What it actually means, all right? What does it actually mean in the context of today?
Unity is not everybody agreeing.
It ain't about that, y'all.
Okay, unity is shared analysis, shared learning, and shared infrastructure.
That's right.
Now, unity does not mean shared bank passwords, blind trust, or emotional decisions.
That's right. That's right. So let's think about this in terms of the stock market. The stock market is where most people first access ownership. Think about this, y'all. Especially those of you who are either younger or who have younger children. When I say younger, I mean Under 40.
That's a long time ago.
Think about this. It is easier for you to own a piece of Apple, a piece of Microsoft, a piece of, I ain't gonna name some of these companies, but you know what I mean, than it is to own a house. All right. Wealth is built through ownership. And if we can pool our resources together, think about that, right? But most people invest alone.
Yeah.
Right? Most people invest alone without a process, without challenge, without review, probably through some 401k where they just bought the retire at this year package.
Yeah.
With all those high fees and everything else. All right. Unity in the market. What does it look like? It looks like investment clubs.
Right.
All right. It looks like structured discussion, like what we have in Beyond the Bling, our financial freedom program. Okay. It looks like forced explanation of assumptions, right? Challenging assumptions. When you have to when you have to explain why sales grow, why earnings grow, why a price makes sense, bad ideas die early. All right. And good ideas get stronger.
Right.
So if you're in Beyond the Bling, you already know that we are guests at the Georgia chapter of the Better Investing Investment Club, which is a highly Black run investment club in Georgia. And we can listen in and learn from them. Okay. This is what Umoja looks like. This is what unity looks like.
Yeah. So unity reduces panic selling, chasing hype,
right?
And isolated mistakes.
Right? Because too many Black folks that we know, when it comes to investing, what do? They sell low.
They panic sell.
And buy high.
Yes.
The opposite of what you should be doing. The opposite of what you should be doing. And why are they doing that? Because we do not have the unity to circulate information and best practices within our community.
Right.
Other communities have been doing this stuff since the 50s. And it's time for us to stop thinking that this is what rich people do. It's time for us to stop thinking that this is what the members of Jack and Jill do, but me, who's just a nurse, but me, who's just a teacher, but I, who Stop it. Stop it. Okay? Let's get in community. Let's form the unity to start sharing ideas and realizing, even if you are only investing $5 per week,
yeah,
that is better than nothing.
Yes, it is.
All right? This is in our DNA. This is in our DNA, y'all. As documented by one of my colleagues that I was so blessed enough to meet several occasions, Jessica Gordon Nembhard. If you do not know who she is, then you need to know, all right? We're talking about cooperative economics, right? Cooperative economics. It has always been a tool in the Black community's toolbox, y'all. This is in our DNA.
Yes, yes. You know, for the Black community, survival and wealth, mutual aid societies, cooperative businesses, credit unions, like Greenwood District.
Right.
These communities were organized, they were cooperative, and they were effective.
That's right.
And they were destroyed. And y'all know what I'm talking about. If you don't know about Greenwood, we're talking about Tulsa.
Black Wall Street, y'all.
Black Wall Street. You know, they were destroyed not because they failed, but because they worked.
Hello? All right? So today we build community, we build unity differently, all right? Not brick and mortar where they can burn it down. That's not what we're doing. Not one street, not one zip code. That is not what we do, okay? We are building virtual investment clubs, digital cooperatives, distributed ownership, right? Using the same systems, the same markets, the same platforms that the white supremacists use. They ain't burning that shit down. They ain't burning that shit down, right? They have always been protected by white wealth, these structures, right? They have always been protected, and they will not be easy to burn down.
Yeah.
All right? So Moving abroad is not just a visa question, right?
No, it's a cash flow question. Okay. Unity lowers the costly mistakes, isolation, financial shocks during transition.
That's right. Unity, y'all. Unity is not about trusting everybody. That's not what we're talking about, because all skin folk.
Ain't kin folk.
Hello, Stephen A. Smith and all the other Stevens out there. It's about not carrying everything by yourself. See, this whole FBA non-Pan-African nonsense, where we've got Africans having the audacity to come on to the internet and full-chested, 10 toes down, state that African Americans have no culture. Really? Umoja. We have unity, bitch. All right? We don't like sellouts, bitch. All right? We do not like Stevens. So stop saying that we don't have culture. African Americans, Black Americans, I don't care whether you consider yourself FBA or not, as long as you realize that the divide and conquer nonsense that white supremacists want to perpetuate is fruit of the slavery tree. And you will get destroyed if we do not stick together, share information, each one reach one, teach one. Hello? All right. If you need help with investing, if you need help getting your money straight, if you need help trying to figure out how you can use geo arbitrage to lower your cost of living and move out of the racist place called America, we got you. We got you. We've got the Move Abroad Toolkit. That is in the description below. We have the Side Hustle Challenge, which is coming up in about 3 weeks. We are only taking a limited amount. I don't even know if we have any space left. I think we got some space left. I haven't checked since Christmas Eve. All right. I think we have some space left. All right. That information is in the description below. We will take you from idea to business launch within 10 weeks. We meet every single Saturday virtually. All right. This is about cash flow. This is about creating extra income that you can then invest. You can invest in community. You can invest as a community. All right. And then last but not least, we offer one-on-one coaching. That information too is in the description below.
Join us, join us, join us. Become a member.
Exactly. If you want to become a member of our channel, y'all know that we hang out every Sunday before we go live and we chitty chat. And our legend members get to join us on air every other Thursday when we get back to our regular scheduled stuff. Right now, we're going live every day for Kwanzaa. We love y'all. We see you. Habari gani. Tutaonana. Bye-bye.